Hello and welcome to EngLearn. So many requests have come in for me to focus on A-level content, so here I am making your wishes come true. This first video in the A-level series focuses on the overview and general advice for Paper 3. Your A-level exam consists of two papers, Paper 3 and Paper 4, and our future videos will go in more detail on what to do and what to avoid in both papers. By now, most of you have hopefully already started your A-level studies and you're aware of how different they are from anything else you studied in your English classes before. A-level English is a very challenging subject, but studying linguistics at this level will be of great help in your future studies even if you choose a very different field. The ability to link source materials with theories and broader contexts, which is what we will be learning about, is a priceless skill in every academic field. So let's take a look at how Paper 3 is structured and what is expected of you. Paper 3 is called Language Analysis and it consists of two questions. Question 1 is Language Change and Question 2 is Child Language Acquisition. Both questions carry equal marks, 25 marks each. This means you need to divide time equally between the two questions. The total amount of time which you will have for this paper is 2 hours 15 minutes. Which as usual is a very short period of time and you really need to polish your time management skills to ensure no part of the paper suffers. This of course is only achieved through practice, and even more practice. You can find the official Cambridge sample questions at the link I provided in the description. Let's take a look at question 1. This question is interesting and challenging because the previous version of the syllabus did not have a section on language change. This is a completely new question, and due to a lack of practice questions, many students and even teachers still find it confusing. But it doesn't have to be. First, you need to be aware of what is expected of you in this question. You are expected to demonstrate knowledge of different ways in which English has changed from circa 1500 to the present day. This will include changes in graphology, orthography, lexis, grammar, pragmatics, morphology, and semantics. If these terms sound completely unfamiliar, you should get studying. As in AS level, you will be dealing with unseen texts and need to be able to analyze them. Unlike AS level, apart from a prose text, you will need to also analyze graphs and tables that provide language data, and you need to develop the skills to interpret that data accurately and critically. You need to link your analysis and interpretation to your wider studies on linguistics, theories of language change, and different linguistic frameworks and concepts. You will demonstrate these skills by analyzing 3 different texts in relation to one another. Text A is a prose text of about 300 to 400 words written anywhere between 1500 and today. You will need to analyze the linguistic elements of the text and how it reflects different changes the English language has undergone. You will need to analyze this text in relation to the language data provided in texts B and C. Text B is an n-gram graph that shows changes in the frequency of use of certain words through time. Text C is a word table based on corpus data, usually showing collocates of a word or synonyms. To showcase your analysis to the examiners, you will need to write a coherent, well-written essay. In the essay, you need to analyze text A in relation to the n-gram and the word table. You will need to choose specific examples from the text and explain them using relevant and precise linguistic terminology. It is also very important to link the examples from the text to language change theories you will learn about over the course of your studies. Question 2 focuses on child language acquisition. In preparation for this question, you will learn about how children learn language, what the characteristics of spoken language are as opposed to written language, and what different language theorists had to say about the process and stages of child language acquisition. To demonstrate your knowledge, you will be asked to analyze a transcript of speech of a child or children between the ages of 0 and 8. The spoken interaction might also include adults, usually caretakers. To be able to analyze the transcript, you will need to be familiar with spoken language features, conventions of transcribing spoken language, and the process and stages of child language acquisition and the different factors which influences. Again, you will be asked to link any relevant features you spot in the transcript with your wider study of language. As you can see, Paper 3 calls for some very complex skills and examines your ability to understand source materials and connect them with the context and relevant language theories. These skills are not easy to perfect, but I'm here to help. If you have any more questions related to Paper 3 or any specific area you'd like me to cover in future videos, let me know in the comments below. If you like what I do and want to help me make more high-quality videos, please consider supporting me on Patreon. The link is in the description. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Happy exam season, everyone!